stitch after skip stitch. Wristlets, 2 coasters, the scrunchie with pastel needle rug. Hi everyone, I am making a rug today out of these rope strips that you would have seen in last week's video, which I've just put here. And today we're making the rug and hopefully some wristlets to go with the same fabric. If you're new here, I'm Kathy from the Pastel Needle and I do embroidery and sewing for lifestyle. So come and join me as we get on with the rug making. I'm just pausing my rug there because this is Friday the 26th, I think. Yeah, Friday 26th of June. And oh my gosh, it's been sweaty all day. And now the heavens have absolutely opened up. I'm just looking outside. I don't know if you can hear it, but oh my gosh. I've got to pick my son up in maximum an hour's time. So I'm hoping this weather's gonna go back to, I guess, warm and sweaty versus stormy, soaky, wet, sweaty. Anyway, I am making some progress, as you can see. I'm not even gonna lie, I got the wrong gold needle. I got one of my Smet's gold needles, but they weren't top stitch, which I hadn't even thought about. I bet you can hear that. So I tried to put the gold needle in and oh my gosh, I was just getting skip stitch after skip stitch. I wanted to pull my hair out. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? I've got my pressures right. I have my pressure set at 2 for my foot. You know, I've got my tension on 3, my width at 4. And I was just like, what's going on? So I ended up just double checking and yeah, I had the wrong needle in. So like I said, I've done the centre bit now and we're just cracking on with all the extra bits. So I'm hoping to get most of this rug done. Probably won't get the wristlets done today, and tomorrow I'll be at the studio with my son because my partner's working tomorrow. So he's going to come with me in the morning. So he might be on this video as well. But for now, I'm going to listen to this thunderstorm whilst I carry on. So you can carry on watching as we get through this rug. It is looking good though, I've got to admit. It's nice and flat and that's what we want. So just on the point of needles, I use a top stitch needle. Don't bother with universal needles or other needles bar the Janome purple ones. Top stitch and Janome purple ones, mwah, great. Any others don't tend to work as well, and skip stitches are an absolute horrible thing in jelly roll rugs because there are so many layers in a rug. If you think about it, you've got the wadding on both sides and you've got the cotton that you use on the sides as well. So it's a lot for something like this machine to struggle with because this is still a domestic machine, not a industrial. It's as close to an industrial as you can get, but it's still only a domestic. So you've got to make sure you've got all the right items to go. Anyway, let's carry on with this rug. But yeah, purple Janome needles and top stitch needles. The bobbin's gone, so I'll do the bobbin. guys, I've literally almost finished the rug. I've just got the last section to put on with my label. So let's just finish this off. So guys, here's the new Pastel Needle rug. We've got the little label on it, you can see. The little label that we made, and this has the fabric of all the geisha ladies on the sides. And this one so far is my favourite one because I think it's more in proportion than some of the others. I've not done any embroidery on it, so I'm not quite sure yet whether I will because it's all polka dot. I was thinking like a really nice big white wave in the middle. I'm still thinking of that, and I might have some type of thing underneath, but for now the actual rug is complete. So I'm going to go and put it up, and then you can compare it with my others. Right. So I do need to come up with a better way of displaying these, but for now they are just on the wall because these are rugs for the floor really at the end of the day. So that's the fine balance one that we did not too long ago, and then that's the most recent one that we've done. Like I say, it's got the geisha around the sides, but no embroidery in the middle as of yet. I'm not quite sure. Let me know in the comments whether or not you think I should embroider this middle section or whether I should just leave it as polka dots. And obviously the original one, which I'll just walk around that you can see, which was some Amazon jelly roll already pre-done fabrics, which you see the welcome just there. But yeah, so far they're the rugs we've got. And in terms of the other products that I've got to go with them, so with the fine balance, I have these scrunchies, these two sets, and I'm going to use this one to make the blue ones to go with that rug. And I'm hoping to do the wristlets as well. So hopefully we'll get on with that tomorrow. So finish the rug. As you can see, it's just on there for now. I do need to come up with a better way of displaying them. I think there is something I can buy, and I just need to purchase it, I guess. So my rug is done, and now I need to crack on with the wristlets. But today is now finished because I need to go and pick up my son, and me and my son will come here tomorrow morning, and I'll probably be in a different outfit, and I'm hoping it's not as humid because right now I think I can say for everyone in the UK we are sweltering and it's so uncomfortable. But I'm gonna say what a progress of a rug we've done today. So let's move on till tomorrow. And just like that, we're back in the studio again. My son is here with me today, and he's just over in this corner over here. So we're gonna go where we left off yesterday, where we finished making this particular rug, and we're gonna make some wristlets out of the same fabric. So come and join me while we make these wristlets. So guys, I've got my fabric. I also made this, was one of my first little like drafts that I did of a jelly roll rug, but I use it just to put things on at the minute. So I've got these strips that I'm going to use, and these strips that I'm going to use. I did cut some extra interfacing when I did my rug, so it didn't quite marry up, but I did know when I cut my interfacing with my Go Big, I did end up having extra because of the width of how I cut it at. So I'm going to be using that as well. So let's measure these up, and I will put my measurements in the description below so you can see. So I've got the clasper that puts them together, and the clasps as well. It all came in a really nice little tidy box. I'll put that in my Amazon associates link below. I get small commission if you purchase, but it doesn't cost you anymore. So I'll put that below as well. So yes, let's start measuring up these fabrics at 14 inch by 3 1/4 inch, and then the wadding is 14 inch by 1 1/2 inch. So we've got the fabrics cut at 14 inches by 3 1/4 inches, and then we've got our interfacing cut at 14 inches by 1.5 inches. So now it's time to do some sewing. So we've got the clips in a little tub, but first of all we just need to sew each wristlet at 1/4 of an inch down. So I'm doing a polka dot one, as you can see. We've got the polka dot, the two fabrics, I'm going to put them together, and down the long side I am going to do a 1/4 of an inch seam, and I'm going to do the same for these ones as well. So quickly do that. So we've got both sets sewn together and heated seams, and the next step is then to put the interfacing on and do the folding and then the clipping as well. So we want to do the interfacing onto the left side of the seam first, and then we're going to fold that side of the interfacing over, and then we're going to fold the one with no seam, no interfacing, over into the middle, and then we're going to fold that one again over the interfaced one, so we get a tube. So you get like this type of shape. So now I'm just going to clip it into place so I won't lose where I am, and then I'm going to do the same for the other one. So I've just clipped it. So they are now heat pressed. So guys, now I'm going to sew, and I'm just literally going to sew about 1/8 of an inch towards the edge all the way round. So we've got the two straps now all ready to go, and we're going to put the actual hardware on them now. I do use a bit of fabric glue just to make sure that they're not going to come out of the clasp, because there's only two little clips, so I'm just going to grab some of that. Right, for these ones I'm just going to use a bit of Elmer glue because my son's here and it's quite a strong spray, quite a strong smelling glue, the other one. So for now I'm just going to keep these as they are, and I'm going to get my hardwares. So all I need to do now is actually fold them over. And then that is the wristlet ready to go. So we're going to go this way and hopefully we'll actually pierce it. So we're going to glue this side. Push that down. Glue this side. Push that down. Then we're going to put these in here, straight as we can. And then we're going to use our metal applicator. So we've got the two wristlets done. So we've got the polka dot one, and we've got the geisha girl one, and they go well with the rug, as you can see. Exact same fabrics used. The next step now is to make some scrunchies as well as some more of these. So guys, I've made some more wristlets, however I've changed my sizing, because what I found out is that my actual hardware for these, which are these, are smaller than the measurements to use. So I thought, well, there's no point doing that because they're overhanging. You can see on the geisha one how it overhangs, and I don't really like that. I want it a bit more encompassed within the hardware. So I've done a couple more. So that one will actually be a second, and I'm keeping the polka dot one. So I've done some more polka dot ones, and they fit a lot better. So my measurements have changed. So they've changed to the fabric being 14 inches long still, but 2.5 inches in width instead, and the interfacing is only an inch. So it just works a lot better for me in terms of having this particular hardware. I do have some D-rings as well, but I thought they might fit in these, but they don't. So I could do some like them as well. But for now, I'm not doing them yet because they're even smaller than the ones I've just done. So, like I say, this one is just going to be a second. And I haven't got any more geisha fabric. So So it's just going to be polka dot ones for this particular range, unless I get hold of some more. But for now, these are the two that I've done. See? Really nice wristlets, dead easy, a really nice size as well, because they go down your wrist. And whether you've got slightly thicker wrist than others, they're the two I've done. So they're going to go really well with the rug. And I'll just show you that, I can show you again how the rug looks. So there's the rug, and then they're the wristlets to go with the same fabric. I do think they look really good. So with the label, I think it's a little bit big. So I have actually edited it about half to 2/3 of the size of the one that's in my hair now. So I'm going to print some labels off, and we're going to make another scrunchie, and then that will be that for this video. So we'll have one scrunchie ready, two wristlets and the actual rug. And once again, I'm not sure about embroidering the rug for now. I still am tempted to do a nice big wave on it, but I just don't know if it's going to get hidden within the polka dots. So I need to really think about it, and I might even do a test run on a strip. I might try and do some fill white over it and see if it looks okay, because I've still got some left. So for now, like I say, we're gonna go and make a few labels and make a scrunchie, and hopefully we'll have a few items to go. I've been able to do a few bits of a range here. I've done the wristlets that you saw, so you've seen that wristlet, which is a second because the bottom doesn't quite marry up with the hardware. So this is the only one that I've got because I don't have any more of that fabric. And I made the two wristlets, which are the same, or pretty much similar to the actual fabric, and they're the polka dot ones, and I'm very happy with those. And then I've also made two coasters. We've got the labels on for the Pastel Needle. They're coming up. So I've got two coasters which are made out of the same polka dot fabric as the wristlets and as the rug. And then I've also made a new blue scrunchie again, and I've also done the small labels this time. So you'll be able to see in comparison. You can see that, I'm not sure if you can. You might be able to see a tiny bit. So that's the smaller label, and that's the bigger label. You see when they're next to each other, the size difference. So about half the size, 2/3 of the size. So they're better, a lot better for the scrunchies, because you can still read them, but they don't quite get in the way as much. So we've got a blue scrunchie and the rug. So I'll just put these out on the table, and then you guys can actually see what's been made in today's session. So, and then I'll put it just near the rug as well, so you can see. To conclude, we've got the rug, which has got the geisha goes around and the polka dots. Like I say, I'm still not sure about embroidering, let me know in the comments below. And then we've got the new scrunchie with the small label on. And then we've got the two coasters, the two wristlets for sale, and the second geisha, which will be a second item because it's not quite right. But yeah, that's what we've been able to get on with today, which I think will look really good as a range with a few more made. So I haven't got much more of this fabric left on either of the, I haven't got any of the geisha left, and the polka dot I'm running low on. So I think this range might just stay like this for now. And then when I build another rug, I can build to get more fabric and build up around there. So guys, thanks for joining me today. We have been able to do some wristlets, a scrunchie, two coasters, and the rug as part of this whole entire range. I know I've not filmed the scrunchie making on this video or the coaster making on this video. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to do that as well. I have got previous videos of me doing them, but if you want to see more, let me know. I've also done some extra labels, which are the small ones for the scrunchies that look better. So yeah, for now, that is this particular range. I haven't got much more fabric to actually do any more for this one. So going forward, I know what products I'm doing for all the ranges for now, and then hopefully I can build upon that. The next one will be this fabric, and we'll be doing the same again, making rugs, wristlets, scrunchies and coasters, and hopefully I'll have a bit more fabric to be able to do more items. And then overall we're going to have the orange range over there, the orange, I'm not sure whether to call it like sun blast range. I still need to come up with proper names for all these, but the orange ones, the blue ones, and then we'll have the pink ones as well, because that's these fabrics I've just shown you, and we should have a really nice set of range to go from there. So thanks for joining me today. I've been Kathy at the Pastel Needle. Take care. Bye.